Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about comp cards and why you need it, what it's supposed to look like, so on and so forth. A comp card is basically your contact card, just like every other business card, but your comp card has your photos, your stats, your nowadays it has your Instagram on it, your measurements, your height, photos of you, different looks. I'm gonna show you. Remember, if you watched my first video on tips for the unsigned model, you'll know the whole story about my comp card. I didn't have a comp card at first. I didn't know how to get one. I thought that was only something that you can do if you were part of an agency, but I will link down below where you can make your own comp cards with professional photos that you have already. So when I first started modeling, I didn't have any type of comp card. So I would go to CVS or Target or Dwayne Reed or Walgreens and do the hour photo, print a random photo of myself and write down all my stats in the back of the photo. Don't ever do that. You won't get booked ever, because I never got booked when I did that. I'm going to show you my evolution of comp cards. And just looking at it, I always look at it all the time and I'm like, wow, I really grew. As you can see with the evolution, the first like 2-3 years I didn't have a comp card. So this was when I was 18. This is when I just turned 18. So this was it. As you can see, it's very edited. I did a trade for print. I did a trade for print for these images, and he didn't know how to edit photos. So I took the liberty and edited my own photos, and as you can see, it's just like disgustingly overly edited, and it's gross. Like, it's ill. Like, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, what the hell? And I have my contact information blocked out so I can show you. And as you can see, there's different looks of different photos. So it's a full body and two somewhat close-up headshots. It's not really headshots, more like an up-close shot. And then that's your stats, your contact information, and that is what you give when you go to a job or a casting or you're networking. Always carry your comp card in your purse. Always carry your comp card, because that is how you essentially put yourself out there, because you never know who you're gonna meet outside. This was the end of my year of 18. So as you can see, I got a little bit better. I didn't edit this, but yet it's still a little bit edited. It's way too overly edited, and it's just too much makeup for a composition card. And then here's the stats right here, and then there's 4 photos. I feel like 4 is just too much. That's just my opinion. 4 is just too much, and these photos do absolutely nothing for the look that I give, and my creativity, and the way that I model and I sell objects. This is just a hot mess. I just threw like photos together. See, these are so overly edited. I think I edited these too. I'm not sure. It's just terrible. And then like the photographer's watermark is there. Like, that's so tacky. Both of them. Oh my god, 1 and 2. That's so tacky. I hate when photographers put the watermark, but whatever. And then this is when I was 19. This is when I started getting the ball rolling. And if you, like I said, if you saw my other video of the tips for the unsigned model, this was the comp card and the book and the portfolio I was talking about when I almost got signed to that big company, but I had to tone up. This was like fierce, clean, barely any makeup. Well, it's like makeup, but no makeup. So it's like that, very edgy, very editorial, very chic. And then this is the back, like I said, your stats. And then I covered my contact information. And then this is just like the best comp card I've ever had. It's gorgeous photos, full body. That's somewhat of a full body, but editorial, yes. And then this is just like, ugh. But like I said, I didn't get signed because although I do look skinny, I had the skinny fat on my abdomen area, because this was the time where I was not really eating the best. I would starve myself, and I would do anything to lose weight quickly, and it was just terrible. So I had loose, flabby skin on my stomach, whereas everything else was skinny. So I had the excess skin on my stomach, which is why I didn't get signed. Because I had to tone up. So this was just like the perfect comp card, the best comp card I've ever had, in my opinion. And then this was when I was 20 or 21. I'm not sure. This was my latest comp card. I think it was when I was 21. I'm not sure. 20 or 21. Who knows? But anyway, this is a great comp card as well. Makeup, but not that much. So it's just like clean makeup, only your head. Boom. Like, here you go. That's my comp card. That's it. And then this is just like gorgeous. Like gorgina. Very little makeup. What kind of makeup? I had a little bit of a lip and I wiped it off just to have like a little bit of a color. Eyebrows are filled in, a little bit of a complexion, and then a whole bunch of mascara. So there's like makeup, but it's still like natural in a way. And then the 4 pictures. Again, I'm not really a fan of the 4 pictures. These are the photos that I showed you in the last video that the photos that I showed you in the last video that I uploaded. So my stats are here. Since this was my recent one, I had my Instagram right here. That was my old handle. That's why I covered it. Because some people do want to see your Instagram and see your engagement and all that. But this was a really good comp card as well. I got a lot of jobs with this comp card. But yeah, and then I went on a hiatus for about a year, and now I'm coming back in. So now I can tell you what to do and what not to do with the comp card. So a really good one is like the last 2 that I showed you. Very clean. Makeup, but not that much makeup. Or if you want to do like no makeup at all and have like a fierce headshot, absolutely do that. This one I opted for hair outside of my face so you can really see the bone structure, whereas this one, my hair was like really dry and damaged. You can see the ends. It was really bad. It was kind of like pulled back, but it was down at the same time, so you can really see the structure of my face. And this was like a boom, like a head on, whereas this one was just like a side. Like it was like a kind of like a side, but then it was like kind of like front, so it was like a 3/4. So it was like, you know. But this one was just like, oh my gosh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. But anyway, this one my hair was down. This one my hair was pulled back just a tiny bit. If you want to do a black and white photo for your headshot, for the front facing of your thing, your comp card, you could definitely do that. And then you could do like a three photo, or you could do a 1 photo and they could just be like headshot, full body, and then your stats at the bottom. That's also hella like boom. Like here it is. If you want to see more, book me. You know, that's kind of like the vibe that type of comp card gives off. And I know some people who are signed with Wilhelmina who have that kind of composition card. It's the headshot and then the full body shot in the back, and then their stats in the bottom. Boom. Here you go. Book me if you want to see more and what I can do. Oh my god, I think that's like so fabulous. There's different like photos in the back showing like the different ranges of what you can do. That's the whole point of a composition card. Your best photos of what you can do. Here you go. If I fit your aesthetic, if I fit your job description, let me know. Contact me. My contact information is right there. Boom, you leave. Or you do your walk and then you leave. Want to have just clean photos on your composition card. Don't be like me. And if you're starting out, don't go to CVS or Target and don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. And then if you do have a composition card, don't use overly edited photos with a whole bunch of makeup on. This is a no-no. This is I can't believe I still got booked with this. But it was like, it wasn't as much as I got booked with that. Because that was like, ooh. But this, I got booked for a lot of free stuff. Because they can see that I was good, but I still needed work to do. Like, I was still a rookie. But with that, I got a lot of paid gigs with those composition cards. But, yeah, it's a good starting ground, but please, please, please follow my lead and have clean. If you want to do makeup, very tiny, 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 no makeup. Don't go all glam, super glam on the photos. Don't go super glam on the photos because it would just look a hot mess. Anything else? Oh yeah, and when it comes to, like I said in the last video, when it comes to your measurements, please don't lie. They will test you. Most either designers or agents or whoever you're giving your comp card to, they when you're at a casting, they like to test you and be like, I don't think you are this what you say you are. Because when people lie, they don't lie by like half an inch. They lie by like 3 whole inches. I'm like, girl, you can at least lie by half an inch. Like, that's kind of somewhat believable. But when you're lying like 3 whole inches, like, you can't fake that. Like, don't lie about your measurements. Try and stay close. And if you are gonna lie, just half an inch. That's not really gonna make or break you. And like I said in my last video, you can trick that half an inch and clench those ass cheeks, and you will take off half an inch when they go to measure your hips. This was my evolution of, this is the first one. My evolution of comp cards. And I keep them just to have like a keepsake and just to show my growth. I love looking at my growth, and oh my goodness gracious, I just love it so much. And oh my gosh, this was the comp card that I used when I went to that casting at Rainbow, and they were like, what the heck? Because I went blonde, and then I dyed my hair brown and like a red. I don't know if it was red or if it was brown. I don't know. That's why there's a missing, because I was just doing like freelance stuff from this one to this. No, from this one to this one. Because I had went back blonde, and it was just a big old oh yeah, memories. I love it so much. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to link the comp card website that I made these comp cards on in the description box. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Press the notification bell so that you can get notified of future uploads. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.